you ever work with hardware and just think to yourself, man, I don't know what's going on. I don't really know what's happening. I wish I could just talk to it. Like, it would just be so much easier if I can just use my words and it would tell me what's going on. Well, Cosmos 7.2 may have made that just a little bit easier for you. My name is Clay from OpenC3, and today I'll be talking about the Cosmos in-app chatbot that came as part of Cosmos 7.2, as well as the MCP server so that you can literally start communicating with your hardware. Alright, so I have Cosmos running here locally, and what you might notice as part of the new Cosmos 7.2 is this Cosmos AI Assistant, totally new feature. So when you pop it up, right now nothing's connected, so we can go ahead and configure this. And then when you do, you can choose your provider. So I'm just going to choose Anthropic for this, choose a model, whatever works well for you, and then pass in your API key. This API key is stored in Cosmos Secrets, so it doesn't actually get sent out to the browser, so it'll be secure here. And then now that that's saved, I now have this Cosmos AI Assistant that looks just like any chatbot that we have out there. And then now you can start communicating with your hardware. I have the Arduino sensor kit and the Crunch Labs turret already connected, so we can just start talking. With my Cosmos AI Assistant, I'm just going to start talking to it. I'm too lazy to type, so I'm just going to talk to it. Give me the current status of the sensor kit that you see. Perfect, so I'm able to just directly talk to it. I don't have to type anything, and then just start communicating. So this is going to use all the different APIs that we have in Cosmos to try to pull in all the different telemetry and then figure out the current status of our sensor kit. This is all I've really told it. I don't want to know what a packet is. I don't want to know anything. I just want to know what's going on. So then it's able to pull up all the information. So from the BMP 280 barometric pressure sensor, we got some temperature, pressure, altitude information, some DHT20 temperature and humidity information, accelerometer. So super awesome. It was able to pull all this data out. I don't know what a packet is. I don't know what a target is. I don't know what's going on in this system. I'm just using my words to talk directly to my hardware. So then I might say something like, make me a screen that captures this information that I can use in Telemetry Viewer for the sensor kit. And it's going to start building that out. I'm going to give it a few moments here and let that build it out, and we'll see what kind of screen we get. In my logs, I'll actually see that the screen was already created for me. So sensor kit status was already created, and it sounds like it was successful and has all this information. So let's go take a look at what it made. This is the new one, sensor kit status, and overall not bad. It has all the BMP 280 information, even added some nice emojis for us so we can know what's going on. The temperature and humidity information, accelerometer. So everything that I would normally build out myself or whatnot, I can just have the in-app chatbot make it for me now. So super cool, makes this process way, way faster. I want to see how we can now connect the different pieces together. So I want to combine the sensor kit with the turret. So I'm going to ask it, write me a script that watches the temperature of the sensor kit, and then if it goes above 30 degrees Celsius, then make the turret pitch up and then fire. So a little bit complicated here, but you know, we have a script that we want to write, so we're going to have that crank something out, and then we'll validate it, and then we'll go ahead and run that script. Of course, you can do this on using the MCP server as well, so you can use your favorite tool like Claude Code or some codex or something like that, whatever your favorite tool might be that can help you with this process as well. But just show me that you can do this directly in the web application as well. Awesome, looks like it went ahead and created that, so let's go ahead and take a look. So opening the file that the chatbot created, let's take a look. So we have this temp watch and fire, it's monitoring sensor kit. It'll take me a second to make sure everything looks good, but let's see, we have a while true loop. We are checking the temperature. It's going to print out the temperature. If it goes above the threshold exceeded, it's going to send out a command to go up by a pitch amount. And then it's going to wait a second. And then it's going to send a command to fire. And then seek was completed. Awesome. And then it's going to have a pull interval in seconds. Everything looks pretty good. I'm going to change the pitch amount to 5 so that we can actually see a little bit more action. And then I'm also going to the fire command is a hazardous command, so I'm going to update this to be a no hazardous check, just so that we can have this be a more exciting thing that just happens. So starting up the script, it's going to start cranking through this. It's going to checking the temperature. We're looking at about 20 degrees Celsius, so that's never going to hit the threshold we need. So I'm going to introduce a handy dandy hair dryer here so that I can accelerate this process and see what happens. So let's get going. There it goes. So there we go. It was able to write that script with no syntax errors, just some adjustments so we can make the demo more exciting. Everything was wired in nicely, and I was able to automate that whole thing. So it makes my job as a developer way, way easier, and I can literally just talk to my hardware using my voice and then make my job so much easier. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this is useful to you, and let us know what you build with your in-app AI chatbot. Bye-bye.